I have something to tell you.
Okay.
I don't feel good.
That's really bad. That's actually really bad. And I didn't know if we were going to address this because I need you to carry this episode. And you know that.
I will absolutely be doing that. I just want to let you know. And for all you audio listeners, this only matters because we are in the same room right now.
We're filming an in-person episode. I don't know if you hear the echo. Maybe you hear the echo with the two microphones in the same room. We're going to figure it out. But what I have to say is, without giving too much detail, one of us is going through something extremely, extremely traumatic.
Yeah.
And the other is sick. And the one who is sick is complaining way more. Way, way, way more. So...
That's not right. I just wanted to let you know, on top of whatever traumatic one of us is going through, you will also be sick tomorrow, for sure.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to lay that out there. Welcome to the Sidetracked podcast.
Welcome.
Sidekicks.
Welcome. We have a lot of updates for you guys. And okay, I know everyone's going to be like, oh, whatever Andrew's going through, I hope he's okay. I'm fine. I'm doing okay. You guys will know all about it probably next week, eventually. Yeah. My family is going through something. That's why I'm in New York. I had to come last minute. I'm going to be here until I don't know when. So we're going to have a few in-person episodes until further notice. You'll know more next week. Okay? We're not going to talk about it. I'm doing fine. I have really, 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 really big news, you guys. Okay, so Jenna and I'm really excited because Jenna always sits down with me. She films the podcast, but she's never talked to the podcast team. I always do the weekly meetings with everyone. She's never involved in the back end stuff. So me, Jenna, and the team did have a meeting this week, and we are launching our Patreon.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
We're launching our Patreon at the end of April. I don't have an exact date yet, but we're launching it, especially because I'm going to be in New York for X amount of time with my family stuff. So it feels like the best time to launch it. We're going to have, if you guys follow Just Trish, that's who I look up to podcast and Patreon wise. I'm going to try to make it a lot like that. We're going to do extended episodes. We're going to do just the most random videos.
We're going to do fun things together and film it. And I just can't wait. We have so many fun ideas for the Patreon. You do not want to miss it.
We'll have extended videos weekly, and then we'll also do an extra video weekly. Maybe if Taco Bell has new items, we'll go get it and we'll try it, and obviously talk about whatever we would talk about normally, or the fun TikTok things that people unbox. We could do videos like that. Anything, gaming. It's gonna be so much fun. So I hope you guys were all serious when you said you would want to subscribe. And we are working with Patreon, and they're going to help us. We want to do a tier, maybe a higher tier, where you guys can obviously join it, and then we can all play video games together, maybe one night a month or something. We're still working out the kinks, but basically you guys can hop on Fortnite, or you guys can request games, and we'll, download it, and then we could play with you guys for one night a month. Whoever joins the tier. I don't know. There's just so many things. We only had one meeting about it so far, but it is launching next month.
And all the ideas are just churning in our heads right now. Every single day we're oh, what if we do this on the Patreon? Yeah. Oh, what if we do that? So it's going to, I can't wait because it means we can do more fun things together.
Yeah. As well. And so I cut you off. What were you going to say?
That's it.
Okay, so for the comments, comment a tier that you would really want to see. And then, guys, go through the comments and your favorite one. And whatever the top comment is, we will make that tier for you guys.
We will do anything. We're completely open. So I can't wait, Andrew. It's going to be really fun. We also had the idea to do, members episodes, live stream on YouTube after every single time we film. We'll be in the room together. You guys can come in and chat. We can interact with you. I think it'll be so much fun.
I think it'll be fun because after every time we film anyway, we usually go live. So we might do a members thing where it's on the channel. So it's aside from Patreon, it's on the channel. You could become a channel member, get special perks we haven't worked out yet. And then after every time we film, which is usually on Friday or Saturday, after every time we film, we'll go live for an hour, and the channel members can come in a more intimate setting and talk to us. And we could play video games on there. We could just live stream and talk to you guys. You guys could help us with the next episode's outline.
I don't know if any of you have actually been involved in our live streams on TikTok, Instagram, but we just go crazy.
Yeah, no.
We go crazy. I
go
ate
crazy.
a century egg
You
on
did.
one of them.
That's so disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I do anything for the content. You know that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. But at least I have you who would. So that's good.
Of course.
And then, yeah, so it's going to be, you guys are going to be able to interact with us a lot more, especially like with this upcoming summer. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun. So excited for that. That was our little promotion for that. And we could get into some of the topics for today.
Some of the topics, starting off with the most important.
Uh-oh.
To-go containers.
Oh. Okay.
I see steam coming out of Andrew's ears for those of you who can't see it right now.
What is your favorite? Because obviously I have a lot to say, but what is your favorite to-go container?
I guess there are ones that like snap in really tight all the way around.
Okay.
Or the ones that go like that with the little snaps on it.
Oh, the black.
But it depends on what kind of food.
Okay, how about just like the styrofoam ones?
They're fine. But you know what's not fine? What is it, tin?
Yeah.
Aluminum ones that are crimped all the way around. And you get your pasta and the sauce is all over the bag. Now it's all over you.
No, we got food yesterday. And like, I always thought this, but like, it's just never something I said out loud. You guys, the to-go containers that are literally just like basically like tinfoil with like a paper top, and they put it in and then they crimp the sides. Mm-hmm. And then, okay, that's fine. That's fine for them because everything's neat and whatever.
Easy for them.
You open it up and there's sauce or whatever all around the rim, right? God forbid, and they always pack them, so you're never eating it in one sitting. Never.
No.
God forbid you have to close it again. You have to uncrimp all the sides, put the paper back on, and then crimp it. There's sauce everywhere. Your hands are bleeding.
It's barbaric.
It is so fucking annoying. It actually puts me in a bad mood. And honestly, it's a diet. It's a diet because I will not want to eat the food in there if it's in a crimped tin container.
And it's blazing hot on the bottom because metal conducts heat. So you're getting something, it's blazing hot. It's just terrible. The sauce is leaking everywhere.
The sauce, and then like, at least like my Italian restaurant here, like they wrap it in like,
It's even
plastic
worse.
wrap?
It's even worse wrapping it in plastic wrap. It's like cling wrap.
Yeah, the cling,
because
like saran wrap.
all the sauce gets in the cling wrap.
And everything is saucy. Everything's oily.
Disgusting.
Like it actually pisses me off that. So leave it down below. What is your favorite and least favorite to-go container? Because those actually like they put me in an automatic bad mood. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. We don't need any of that energy around here.
Especially right now.
No.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say in the beginning, you guys. Because like I'm dealing with so much right now. Jenna's sick. Like this is just gonna be a chill episode. We're just gonna be talking. We do have some fun talking points.
We have some fun games to play too. Do you want to start with one?
Before we get into that, when we talked about like types of people we hate.
Oh.
I made like that prompt, that talking point for a reason. I completely forgot the actual reason I made it. And then I've been meaning to tell you on the episodes and I keep forgetting. So I'm going to say right now, when people comment, where's the seasoning or something like that on cooking videos, or like act like their family, or they like throw down in the kitchen and like, it's like, where's the seasoning? And it bothers me so much because number one, you're not the one eating the food. Right?
Yeah.
Number two, like, because you add a whole stick of butter and like an entire cylinder of seasoning to something, that doesn't mean you are the best cook. Some people try to cut corners and make it healthier.
Some people just don't like as much seasoning. Don't make it.
Yes.
Don't make it. Also in the same vein, it's people like somebody will post like a chickpea recipe, right? Mm-hmm. And somebody will comment, "What if I don't like chickpeas?"
Oh my God.
You eat something else. What if you don't like chickpeas? You keep scrolling.
There was like a viral comment.
Yes.
The bean soup.
Yeah.
Right? The bean soup.
What if I don't like beans?
There was like a viral bean soup recipe.
That had to be satire.
No, the top comment was like, what if I don't have beans?
What if you don't blank? Just either leave it out or don't make it.
Don't make the fucking bean soup.
Especially, I love when it's the main character of the dish.
Yeah. Like, what if I don't have beans? Then you can't make this. You idiot. But where's the seasoning people? First of all, obviously, like my parents are really good cooks. They use a ton of seasoning. We're Italian, great. So it's not like I like bland white chicken. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, who cares if people do like bland white chicken. Zach likes bland white chicken.
I like bland chicken too, actually. I like bland. I like both. I like all. I've never met a food that I don't like. But sometimes I'm in the mood, and Joe actually, it's funny. I like when chicken is super bland and it's just like a little bit of salt on it. I love that.
That's wild. But like I would never comment on it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Where's the seasoning?
And
it's always like people who I just know they don't cook. Like they're either younger or like it's just like I just know they have brown around the grout in their bathtub. You know what I mean? It's like like you're dirty and it just comes down to like just because you add like a whole stick of butter or like poor seasoning, that doesn't mean you know how to cook.
No.
Like, yes, it's going to have flavor. You're adding a whole bunch of seasoning.
Right.
That doesn't necessarily mean it tastes good. It tastes maybe more than chicken with no seasoning, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're a good cook. Those people suck, and they piss me off.
Like, add whatever you want to anything you... Like, I just don't get it. Why can't people just keep scrolling?
And like, just let people eat what they want to eat.
Yeah.
You could think it in your head.
100%.
But I hate those people.
Did you see the Bad Bunny Calvin Klein ad?
Did I? It was from like a week or two ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that they stuff their panties in those ads?
Maybe normally, but I don't think he did.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I have to look at it. I didn't really look at that area.
Okay. I was just wondering what you thought about it because...
I think typically they have like padding.
Okay.
But like, I mean, if you could see like the umbrella... Maybe not. Unless they
umbrella?
Like, you know, that umbrella head.
I've never heard it referred to as an umbrella.
Me either, until right now.
Oh, I like
but
that.
like, if you could see like the head, I mean, maybe they just have really detailed padding.
I didn't look that hard, I guess.
Well, do you have a picture?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I look at it every night.
I feel like it's stuffed. It's so bulbous.
Well, you see it? Bulbous?
It's just really like...
Bad Bunny doesn't give me like he gives me BDB.
I love him, don't get me wrong. And for sure, it's a thing. I just wondered what the you know...
What can I see?
The behind the scenes magic is on that.
Me. Like, okay, sure, there's some detail, but it looks just too fluffy.
That's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. It was like too uniform of a lot. Like, you don't have... Like, it doesn't give anatomy.
It doesn't give. It gives fluffy. It gives stuff.
Which is fine. This is all for like show, whatever.
I mean, but he does give me like BDE. For sure.
100%. That's not up for debate.
Yeah, like Jenna, zoom in. Like really zoom in on that. I guess, Caesar, don't put this on the screen because we might get demonetized.
Yeah, see, that's gotta be padded.
It's too fluffy.
And that's all I really wanted your opinion on. Other than that, he looks great. We love Bad Bunny here at this podcast. Love.
You especially love Bad Bunny.
I do. I really love him.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get tickets to see his show in he's only doing Puerto Rico.
What would you sing?
What would I sing?
You don't know his songs like that.
No, not like word for word. You forget that I took 11 years of Spanish.
Yeah, but school language doesn't count.
True.
It doesn't. Maybe Spanish does.
No, not like that. Like, I have no idea what he's talking about in most of his songs.
took Italian, and like I know words, but I cannot make a sentence.
Right.
Io sono l'autobus.
What does that mean? Oh, I'm on the bus?
I am bus.
I can speak Spanish at work, but like it's a very like niche thing.
Well, yeah, if someone says like I'm choking, you could be like, oh.
Mm-hmm. I could be like, oh.
But like they can't tell you about their day, right? And you would know.
Not really. Yeah, not really.
Jenna, get real. Get real.
I'm just saying.
They can't tell you about their day.
I'm not feeling well. He's being mean to me.
They can't tell you about their day, and you would understand it.
Oh, speaking of being sick. Sorry to make this all about being sick. So Rich Lux posted a series of his team posted stories saying like, unfortunately, Rich Lux has fallen ill. And it seemed like he was terminally ill.
Yeah.
He kind of showed himself at the doctor. He had a fever, and then now he's back. But like, I do feel like they framed that like something was gravely wrong, but he just had like flu A.
Well, you've been like a fan of him for a while.
I love him,
right?
but
like you love.
And I don't know if he's problematic. I don't know about it, but like,
you have a job.
I think he's funny. Yeah, I'm employed. What does this mean?
Well, because he was posted, like someone from his team was like Please pray for Rich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep Rich in your prayers and stuff. Rich has fallen ill.
And so you texted me and you were like...
And I was like, no, like, that's so sad. I hope he's okay. And it just kind of seems like he has influenza A.
like,
or had it.
AKA the flu.
The flu.
It was kind of strange. I might do that.
It was weird. I don't know, but I want to get to the bottom of it. Kind of like, what was that all about, Rich?
I'm pretty sure he used to follow me.
I don't want to be mean if he really is ill, but it just didn't seem like that.
Because he came back, right?
Yeah, he's fine now.
What could it have been? Like his team, because like within a week, like if I was sick for like a week, like my parents would never be posting like, please pray for Andrew. Like he's fallen ill. It would be like,
it just seemed really dramatic, and I hope that he's okay. Don't get me wrong. I just want to know because I haven't seen many people talking about it. Like, what was that all about?
Yeah, I'm curious. Maybe we should DM him from the Sidetracked.
Do you think he'd answer?
Should we ask him to come on the pod?
I hope he would.
He wouldn't.
No. He wouldn't call in?
I've never followed. I don't know what he does. I don't know anything about
I don't know, but...
I just know that you were really worried for his health.
I was very worried. But he seems like if he was like terminally ill, he would talk about it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the kind of person he is.
I would.
Yeah, of course.
Monetize it.
Rich Lux, hit us up.
Rich Lux, as your team posted, we are praying for you.
Yeah, he is always in my thoughts and prayers, no matter what.
Really?
Regardless. Absolutely.
Did you see Alabama Barker's, like, there's, like, rumors of her rebrand?
No.
There's, like, all of a sudden she posted on her TikTok, like, a Lululemon haul. And she's like...
Oh, I did see that.
Like, she lost, like, the Atlanta...
I thought that was before this whole...
It's her last TikTok.
I thought I was seeing an old video.
No.
So she's trying to be softer now?
She's trying to be softer. Because everyone was saying, like, at this point, you need a full rebrand.
Yeah, I don't...
Like...
I personally think she's just young and stupid.
Yeah.
And trying to be, like, bad. Like, that's the problem. Like, if I was 19 and I know what I know now, I would just, like, lean into, like... I wouldn't try to be like so adult. I wonder if Kris Jenner did step in because she's the queen of rebrands.
I mean, everyone's saying Kris Jenner stepped in, but I don't see like Kris Jenner. Obviously, she's Kourtney's.
She's her step grandmother.
Yeah, but I really don't think she's stepping in for Alabama, to be honest. I think she
Maybe
has
not.
a lot of other things to deal with.
Right, but
Alabama.
It's for Kourtney at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Does Kourtney even like love Alabama?
Probably. Are you saying she's a bad stepmom?
No, I'm just saying like when you came into her life when she was like 17.
No,
16.
Totally. I get it. But
and she's like that.
I don't know, maybe because it might have been, well, here's the problem. It might have been making the Kardashians look bad. So she's like, I have to step in.
I think, okay, maybe Kris Jenner saw the attention this was picking up and she was like, I need that as a storyline from the show. So maybe she swooped in. She swooped in.
She swope.
And she like brought Alabama like to talk about it on the show and like the drama is on the show. And that's why Alabama hasn't really said much. That's my theory. Okay. That's my theory.
I like that. Well,
and then Kris is helping her because now she's part of the show.
Do you watch the show?
Not anymore.
No, me either.
It's boring now.
It's so boring.
Now it's just like them like... Now it just seems like they're
so
just
overproduced now.
It's overproduced, and
it's okay, everyone get together and we'll do this little party, and that'll be that. Like it's not personal anymore.
They stopped making it about their actual life, and now they just plan things to do for the show.
It's almost like they're on a sitcom.
Yeah, it's literally like plan things,
which is cool. I used to enjoy. I would even put it on in the background, like. Whatever, Joe would pop in and watch, but like now it's just so boring to me. Yeah, it's a shame.
They'll plan things for the show. It's not like their real life, like what they're going through.
Right.
Like I want to see, but obviously they're not going to put this. Where if it was like the old show, they would put it. But like all the drama with Kanye and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like, yeah.
But they're not doing that because they're in control, complete control.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I understand also not wanting her baby's father to look bad, but also people are saying that he has so much dirt on them.
I just miss the old school, like, don't be fucking rude.
Yeah, don't be fucking rude.
It was kind of more recent than not that Kim and Kourtney had the fist fight, though.
Yes.
But it was before
Yeah.
They were like I wonder if they would have ever put that in if they were running the show.
They would have at that time. But they're just so much more like manufactured now. Like I
Polished.
struggle to see Kim as like a real person even.
Yeah, like she like stays like she's farting. Like she farts multiple times a day. But she would never admit it. She would never admit. She even said like on this show, on one of the new seasons, she's like, I don't fart.
Well, she said she would eat poop if it was the key to youth.
Like every time or just once?
I don't know. She didn't specify.
Would you?
Like every day. If it was like Tuck Everlasting where you just drink the water once and you stay young, sure. Eat the poop once. But like if I had to do it every day, hell nah.
Would you add seasoning?
Where's the seasoning?
Would you like add seasoning or like would you cook it, fork and knife, or like just
Is that an option?
Straight out of the toilet?
I don't think cooking it would help. Would you?
I would try to get it like as crispy as possible. Cause like
you would crisp it up, maybe air fryer. Would you coat it in a light panko? No, everyone's gonna hate this.
Yeah.
Even if we say poop once, people are like, oh.
Yeah, they get so mad. Anyway, sorry about that. But like, guys, what would you do? Leave it in comments down below. What seasoning would you slap your mama seasoning? Anyway, sorry about that, guys. We got a little carried away. Forgot we were filming.
Yeah, me
but
too. That's what happened.
I would probably blacken it in a pan. Anyway,
Andrew,
sorry.
stop.
I'm sorry.
Everyone's so grossed out.
Yeah,
Stop it. They're disgusted.
Okay, but if you had the chance to live forever, would you?
I don't think so.
I would want to live
unless I could make everyone I love also live forever.
What's the Twilight?
Yeah, like Twilight.
That could be fun.
Yeah, what about you?
I think it'd be really depressing. Like I would love to say yes, but dealing with loss. Although I'm already a pro, but like I
know.
I don't know, dealing with loss is just constantly.
Yeah.
And it's like at that point, like time is relative. So, when you were younger, the summer vacation felt like a lifetime.
Gosh, yeah.
But now 2 months goes by like in the blink of an eye.
The whole like a year felt like a lifetime and now it feels like a month.
So if we lived forever, like a lifetime, like for instance, like having Joe in your life would feel like a month.
Oh my gosh, that's such
or
a
like
good point.
Me, like my mom, like having my mom in my life, like it would feel like, oh, I remember that era of my life.
Yeah,
like, really short.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it unless like everyone
relative.
I love. And like that's so many people. It's too many people.
Yeah, and there's definitely some people.
Also, would I have to work the whole time?
Yeah.
Like I want to retire.
Yeah, because oh my gosh,
you'd have to just keep making money.
No, but even if you hit the lottery for like $1 billion, where like now you're like, I'm set for life.
The generational wealth.
Yeah.
You'd go through it.
Yeah, that's crazy because like you would never be set within an amount of money,
right?
Because it would run out eventually.
Yeah.
So you would constantly have to be working. That kind of stinks. Kill me.
Yeah.
Kill me.
Yeah, if I didn't have to go to work, sure.
I wouldn't want to live forever, but I would definitely want to live like longer. Maybe like a double life.
I would love to live a long life.
Cause like it kills me that like we're gonna die and then like not know like the advancements in technology.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
Space.
Of course. I feel that completely, but I guess that's just part of life. And I mean, if you live double, you would probably end up wanting to live triple.
Okay, well, like what about like a button? Like, okay, this is my last life. I have 85 years left.
I don't know.
No?
No. Because what if my next husband doesn't have such a great brother?
That would really stink.
It would really be hard for me.
I would feel really bad for you.
It would really be hard for me. And I wouldn't marry after Joe. If I had to live two lives.
Yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
I think you would.
No, I wouldn't.
You probably would.
No.
I think maybe you probably would. But like there's, you don't think you would. But I do think you would. Okay. Maybe eventually, because think like 30 years down the line, you would be like 30 again, essentially.
Also, would you look 200 years old or would you stay looking younger?
It depends if you ate your own shit or not.
Yeah, it's so true. It all goes back to that.
It all does go back to that. Anyway. Hello, and welcome from my old bedroom, which is now a storage room in Long Island. You guys know I've been talking a lot about my fat lease and how I feel like my fat lease is coming to an end. Like, I'm gonna be really skinny soon, you guys. Like, you're not getting it when I'm dead serious, okay? And I know that's something everyone always says, and it could be really hard, but something you guys know that is very popular these days is Ozempic and all that. So if you guys have been looking to try Ozempic, Wegovy, or like other GLP-1s, I know that they can be like really expensive and hard to get access to, but not anymore because of the sponsor of today's episode, which is a great company called Zealthy. They're 100% online, and if you qualify, their prescribers can prescribe things like Ozempic, Wegovy, GLP-1s that are like 80 to 90% less expensive than you would normally pay. No more long waits at the doctor's office or the pharmacy. Everything is shipped right to your door, which in this day and age, we know that is such a plus, and I love when these companies do that. I'm reading this because I don't know how to say these, but Zealthy can also provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 or 90% less than you would normally pay. So, I mean, it's like the ingredient that you need, but for way less. This is a great time, actually. This is the time to see if you qualify for GLP-1 medications with Zealthy. If you want to see if you qualify, all you have to do is shoot them a text. Text Sidetracked to 200-300. That's all you have to do. Text Sidetracked to 200-300. I'm sure it'll be on the screen. But don't wait, text right now for a link to your exclusive offer. And guys, this is gonna change. This is our summer. This is the hot boy, hot girl summer, you guys. Text Sidetracked to 200-300. That is Sidetracked to 200-300 to get started. It will be on the screen. And now let's get back into today's episode. Thank you.
Are you ready to play Fact or Cap?
Yes.
We're gonna play Fact or Cap.
I am so ready. What is it? Is it like
Caesar has compiled
okay.
different things, and we have to decide whether they are fact or cap. We do not have the answers. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think, okay, I haven't looked, but I do know a lot of random facts. Like, don't ask me to do long division, but like, I know a lot of random facts.
Okay, because I feel like some of these are random facts. I have not looked up any.
Did you know that Cleopatra, she lived closer to the release of the iPhone than she did to the pyramids being built?
Andrew told me that the other day, and it really blew my mind. And it's just like how certain dinosaurs were like 12 billion years apart or something.
Yeah, okay, so Cleopatra, she lived closer to the release of the iPhone than she did the pyramids being built. And like when we think back to ancient Egypt, we think of just like a little era, but there were thousands and thousands and thousands of years of ancient Egypt. So Cleopatra was, I guess, more at the end, closer to the iPhone than the beginning when they built the pyramids, which is just insane. Like she could have been talking about like, thousands and thousands of years ago, like how we do with like Jesus or whatever. But she was talking about like still just ancient Egypt. And then also the dinosaurs, the T-Rex and the Stegosaurus lived 150 million years apart. So you can fit all of humanity's history in between the Stegosaurus and the T-Rex like 12 times or something like that.
That's incredible. I love that. So I think you're going to know some of these because you have a vast knowledge of weird facts. Mm-hmm. Number 1, wombat poop is cube-shaped. Again, we're talking about
I think
poop.
it is.
Thanks, user. I think it is too.
I think I've heard that.
Fact.
I knew
you
it.
You were right.
Okay.
Wombat poop is cube-shaped.
So 1 point for me.
Yeah, 1 point for you.
Well, I guess you agreed.
I did agree.
Cheaply.
I did agree. I don't have the answers here, so cheaply. I thought it was true before you said it. Fast. Okay.
I'll keep score.
All clownfish are born male, and they have the ability to change sex. I thought that was seahorses.
Well, I know seahorses, the males have the babies.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Because I'm going to say true.
I want to say true. Well, don't look it up yet. Hello.
Okay.
I didn't give my answer.
Okay, sorry.
Rude. I would say true, but I feel like that would have been a storyline in Finding Nemo.
Definitely. It would have been like a little wink to the adults.
So I'm going to say true.
Okay. Me too. Yep, it's true. Another point.
Okay.
All clownfish are born male. They can later transition to become female, a process known as protandry.
Great.
Okay. Next one. Ostriches are so fast that they've been used as racing animals in the Olympics twice.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, I don't know.
I know that they're really fast, but what do you mean racing animals? Like riding them?
Well, people race them, but I don't know. It's the Olympics twice. It could have been 3 times. Or they could have not been in the Olympics. I don't know. But I know people do race them.
In the Olympics? Isn't that for people?
There was break dancing in the Olympics, and she was doing a kangaroo dance. So
But like, I'm going to say cap.
I'm just going to say true to break it up, to make one of us in the lead.
Okay, they were not a part of the official Olympic Games, but they have made appearances in the opening ceremony.
As being raced?
No.
Okay. You get that then. So that's cap. So another point for Jenna. Whatever.
The next one is cracking your knuckles causes arthritis.
That's a myth.
Cap.
That's a myth.
Cap. And I don't even need to look that one up because I know that it's cap.
Okay, doctor.
Unless you want me to.
No, leave it. Next one.
And one thing about me is that I say cracking all my knuckles and I just stay cracking.
You almost sounded like Alabama Barker there. But I crack literally everything. I crack the bridge of my foot. I crack all my toes. I crack every joint in my fingers.
What's the weirdest thing you can crack?
I think my palm.
You know what I can crack? Oh, that's good. Oh, that sounded good. Can you try mine after?
Yeah.
I can crack my jaw.
Ew.
And I can crack like my ass, like my lower back to my ass. Like if I lay a certain way, like it goes like.
You can crack your ass?
No, like
you can
my
ass
lower
crack?
back, like it's almost like where my tailbone is.
So you can ass crack.
That's right.
Wild.
Don't you wish you were me?
I wish I
But I can crack my jaw and it really freaks Joe out because I'm like.
wish I had an ass crack right now.
Yeah, it feels good. It does feel good. Okay, so the next one is bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. I know my answer to this.
Well, strawberries are.
I think that's cap because bananas grow on trees.
Banana is a berry,
It is?
I think. But do berries have peels? Probably not. I'm going to say it's true.
Strawberries are not botanically considered berries. And let's see if bananas are.
We are now tied.
Hold on.
Oh.
You were right, Andrew.
We are tied. We're tied.
I guess I don't know what a berry is. You know, I don't really eat berries that much.
Well, I know so much about it because I'm starting my $30 banana company. Mm-hmm. And
we're starting a $19 strawberry company.
Yeah, so I did the research for us, and that's why I knew a lot about it.
Next one, there's a fungus that turns ants into zombies.
Yes, true.
Yes, it's the cordyceps from The Last of Us, right?
Never seen it.
It's like a fungus that invades their body. And in The Last of Us, the show and the video game, it's like that type of fungus can infect humans.
Okay, but is that real or just from the show? And that's where this cat came from?
No, cordyceps is real.
I say true.
Yep.
Okay.
It's true, cordyceps.
We both get a point.
Woohoo!
We're tied.
If you touch a baby bird, its mother will abandon it because of your scent.
Okay, so growing up.
I heard this was true.
Yeah. Growing up, birds always laid nests around my house, and I would become like friendly with like the mothers, and like they would every year they would come back. They were doves, so they would come back every year, and they would have babies every single year. And I always I researched a lot about it, and I would try to learn as much as I could about them. And I always thought that was true, but in the past few years, I've seen that I think it's a myth.
I think it's a myth too.
I do think it's a myth. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say myth. Cap.
Okay. It's a myth. Mm-hmm. It's a cap. We were right.
Okay, we need to disagree on one again because we're tied.
Yeah, I know. Okay. A day on Mercury is longer than a year on Mercury.
I think that's true with Mars, but I'm going to say true.
I'm going to say true. Sorry.
Maybe I just got Mars and Mercury confused, but I know it's true for one of them.
Yes, it's true.
Okay, we got it.
I know. We're just too smart.
I'm just such a genius. It stinks. It's really hard.
Ooh, Christopher Walken used to be a lion tamer.
Is that the one who is in a wheelchair?
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yes, he talked like this, and he's in a wheelchair.
Are you talking about Stephen Hawking?
Yeah, isn't that who you said?
I said Christopher Walken.
Well, Stephen Hawking isn't walking. Who's Christopher Walken?
He's the guy that's like more cowbell. More cowbell from that famous SNL skit. It's funny that that's the most famous thing I can think of him. He's an actor.
So you're telling me there's Christopher Walken.
Walken.
Okay. And Stephen Hawking.
Yes.
And I always thought they were the same person. And one of them
Can walk, and it's in the name.
and the other can't walk, and it's not in the name.
Right. That's a good mnemonic to remember them by.
That is okay. Now I know they're different people. Okay.
Yes. So let's see. I'm gonna say Cap, I guess, because it seems too random.
What was it?
Christopher Walken used to be a lion tamer. I have no idea.
I'll break it up. I don't know who he is. I'll say yes.
Okay.
True. Just to break it up. That looks a lot like I'm right.
You are right. Christopher Walken was a lion tamer.
Thank you. It's so hard. Like it stinks. Like when I win.
You know what's fucking annoying?
Yeah.
That you didn't know who he was and you got it right.
But it's context clues.
What's the context?
You just gotta know. You gotta. It's feeling. It's intuition.
Because he's like, oh, he can walk. He definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's intuition, and you need to learn it, and you just don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
maybe
I
I'll
do.
learn it from you.
Yeah, I think being around me a lot more, maybe you'll learn
I'm also
some.
sick.
You're thick?
I'm sick.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, your body digests gum in 7 years.
Myth.
There's no way that's not Cap.
Myth. That used to be true. That I was told that all.
I was told that too, but it's definitely a myth. It's false. Myth.
Oh my
Cap.
gosh. Okay, so I'm not even gonna add a point because
Okay. Last one. Wait, hold on.
you're gonna make one up now, so
Last
you win.
one.
What?
No. The Eiffel Tower grows taller in the summer and shorter
True.
in the winter. Oh, I thought it was false. You should have let me answer it first.
Well, we're disagreeing then.
Okay, false.
Well, hold on. Grows taller in the summer
And shorter in the winter. Why would it though?
because things expand in heat.
I'm going to say false.
You're wrong.
Do you want to win or not?
But are you just throwing the game?
No, I thought it was false.
Why would it be
I'm
false
not
if things
throwing.
expand in the summer?
Because I thought it was false. I thought,
You're thinking of ice in potholes in the winter. Water goes in, it freezes, and ice expands. But in the summer,
no,
things
I
expand.
understand.
Like-
it's like when you shut your door and
In the
it
summer.
sticks a little.
Yeah. So why are you
It's not
throwing
made
the
of
game?
wood.
It's metal.
Are you sure?
No, but I context clues again, intuition that you don't have. So I guess
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner.
who is it?
Andrew TMI.
Thank you.
Andrew
Thank you.
TMI is one.
Thank you.
I thought it was Cap. The Eiffel Tower does grow taller.
I'm
in the
actually
summer.
mad because I feel like you threw why I explained the facts to you and you still went against it. So it's like you threw the game.
But I went with my initial, because I read these before and I didn't look anything up, but my initial thought was that was false. Because I was the one that read it out loud. So as I was reading it, I was like, there's no way that's true.
Why did you say it's false? What about it do you think was
I
false?
don't know. I was just guessing.
Just for fun?
Yeah. No, not for fun, but I just didn't think it was true. I thought it was a cat.
Okay. Well,
One.
it stinks. Here's the thing. I always win.
I also didn't think metal could do that.
Sure.
Clearly.
Sure.
Lady Eiffel, the girl who married the Eiffel Tower, Erica Eiffel.
She married the Eiffel Tower.
She has objectum sexuality, so she's sexually attracted to objects, and she married the Eiffel Tower.
Mm-hmm.
You've never heard of Erica Eiffel? She took her last name. She says that the Eiffel Tower is female.
Is that legal though?
I don't see how it is. I really don't.
I could see people marrying their car.
People do that.
Wait, so can I marry MetLife Stadium?
Also, can you not marry the Eiffel Tower because she's taken?
If I could marry MetLife Stadium, then I could say Lady Gaga isn't my husband. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a rumor that Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater broke up. It's just a rumor.
Aren't there always these
I don't feel like it's because there's no source and we're not on the Wicked Press tour anymore. We just haven't seen them. I hope it's not true because then a family would have been ruined for nothing.
you want the family to be ruined for a reason?
Yeah, I do.
I think that there's always rumors of everyone breaking up.
Yeah.
So is this one a little more fierce, this rumor?
No, I just saw it once.
Okay. Yeah, so
I think someone just maybe thought it and they're like, ooh, if it ends up being true, then I'm the first one to say it.
yeah, because
They've quietly broken up. That's what I saw.
They're just adding words because like everyone breaks up like quietly.
Right.
Until,
So
like,
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I at this point, like she's been, in a bunch of relationships. She's 31
But
year old.
imagine like not even making it to like the second red carpet.
Oh, that'll be.
Yeah.
Because then they got to see each other again.
Then it's going to be awkward.
Yeah.
And he has a bigger part in the second movie.
Yeah. Like they might have to do press together.
Yeah. I hope that they're still together because I feel like them doing press together would be fun if they were together.
Well, I think the movie made sure there's not one single press media that they did together.
Yeah.
And I think the movie made, like, whoever made sure that wasn't a thing because then it would just make people hate again.
I agree. And they really escaped that weird stigma. Like, you know how, like, Don't Worry, Darling was all about Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles, like, having that weird... Mm-hmm. They really kind of escaped that. And I think...
Well, it's been 2 years already.
I think also it's because Wicked's so good.
Yeah.
We should watch it soon. I think they added it to one of the streaming services.
They did, like, they edited it so really quickly.
We should watch it.
I'm down, but you still haven't even finished the end of Avatar, so...
Yeah, I did.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Like, why?
I forgot.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately going to get a +1 to the blue carpet, and, like, it's not going to be you.
That's so nice of you to say. I'll think of that when I get invited somewhere. I get invited somewhere. I'll think of that.
Where?
No, I would bring you anywhere. I don't care if you brought me or not.
Well, how am I going to bring you? You haven't seen the end of the... Like, you're going to be starting the third one at the premiere and not even finish the second one?
I'm not feeling well, so if you could just refrain from yelling at me today, that'd be really good.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling...
Just wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just wait till tomorrow. Andrew gave me consent. I asked him today if he cared that I was sick, and he said no.
It's going to be... That is just the cherry on top I need. To feel sick, that is the cherry on top I need right now.
Stop.
That is. It really is.
I'm starving.
Jenna, my vision is blurred. That's how hungry I am.
I can't wait to eat after this.
Like, I can't even think straight.
It's going to be so nice that we could, like, take the sidekicks on, like, a mukbang with us. Like, you know what I want to try doing?
What?
I want to try doing a competitive eating challenge.
You've been talking about this a lot.
No, like, I'm been obsessed. Have you watched her?
Who?
With this girl on TikTok. Her TikTok name is Katina Eats Kilos. She's a female.
She's British?
Nope. She's a female competitive eater. And she eats so neat and clean.
That I like.
And, like, doesn't get it all over. She doesn't do it gross. And here's the best part about it. This is why I love her so much. She talks through all the flavors of the food and, like, she enjoys every bite.
So how's she competitive eating, like racing while talking?
You wouldn't think it's possible. You wouldn't think it's possible, but she's so elegant
She's
as
fast?
she's doing it. Fast. Everything is time limit.
What does she
Everything
eat?
does.
Like, give one example of something she ate.
I want to find the burger one. She eats a plate of burgers this big.
Does she dip them in water?
No, see, she's not gross. She'll, like, have a side of like, she'll do, like, little sides.
Have you seen, like, the people who eat hot dogs competitive?
Disgusting.
They dip them in
She
water.
doesn't do that kind of stuff. It really, like, grosses me out the way people do it.
But you've seen the hot dog people dip it in water.
Yeah.
Because, like, they want to, like, wet the bun so that it's
make
easier.
it slide down easier, which is so gross.
And plus, like, you'll run out of saliva, so they dip it. That's crazy.
I can't find it.
We need to bring it back to 2012 and do the saltine challenge.
But anyway, she's absolutely incredible. Yeah, we should do the saltine and the cinnamon challenge.
Yeah.
That'd be
Have you ever
funny.
done the cinnamon challenge?
I've done the saltine one, not the cinnamon.
I've done them all. On YouTube.
You've been a YouTuber for a long time.
I uploaded them all to YouTube.
I've been a YouTube fan for a long time, but I only tried the saltine one, I think. No one can do it, right?
So it's supposed to be impossible.
Also, people do the Sprite challenge, but I'm not doing that. Oh. Because I can't burp.
I think you'll be able to burp with the Sprite challenge.
Imagine that's the thing that, like, no, I don't think so. I think I'll die. I can't burp.
Yeah, that is scary. I guess, like, if you don't know, like, your condition.
The Sprite challenge, for whoever doesn't know, is, like, you have to chug a bottle of Sprite. And, like, people just let out these, like, life-altering burps.
But I don't think it's really a challenge because, like, I think you could I think it's not
just
burp.
to be funny.
I think you could not burp, but people let out, like, the craziest burps and then it's funny.
No, you can't do that without burping, can you?
And then, like, you'll burp later. Like, you could save it and then be like, oh, look, I didn't burp, shut off the camera, and win the challenge. But I think people just burp because it's funny. So, like, to me, that was never, like, a real challenge.
I don't think I could do it.
No, I would be scared for you to do it because like it's gonna go somewhere. It's gonna come out somewhere.
Nope.
Well, yeah. Well, yes. So yeah, don't do it.
But Katina, I love you. I would love for her to come on. Imagine I did a food challenge with her. I don't know where she lives.
Do you think you could eat something really quick?
Yeah.
You know,
I know I can.
I've been on YouTube so long that I've done a competitive eating video.
Like a real competitive eating challenge?
I tried to eat a watermelon. Yeah, have you ever seen the watermelon people?
Yeah.
They're like, I tried it. I did
It
really
depends
bad.
on what it is. Like if it's burgers, I don't think I could have all that meat. Like that's a lot of meat. Like
Well,
she'll
what
do
do you
like
wanna do,
steaks.
edamame?
She'll just do steaks. No, I'm just saying like if
Meat
it's a
would
big
make-
sandwich, like a gigantic sandwich.
I'm getting so hungry.
I'm starving.
Wait, if
We
it's a
should film
sandwich, you
tonight.
could do it or not do it?
I think I could. If it's like 3 foot longs from Subway, I think I could do it.
Okay, we're going to do a competitive eating Patreon video.
Yeah, we have to. I think I can do it. And I'm going to talk to the camera.
I think I could eat a Taco Bell
enjoy it.
burrito really, really, like, quick.
I can eat quickly. That's not the problem. It's getting full. Like, I can eat super quick. Yeah.
Do you know what I could competitive eat?
What?
It used to be my party trick. Mac and cheese.
I feel super casual right now. Guys, we
too.
got mini muffins.
I
I hide these in the house just because I only need them when they're an emergency. I don't usually.
Yeah, they were behind your pots and pans. And I'm so glad. Zach always gets the coffee cake ones.
Chocolate chip is way better.
Yeah. I'm so glad you got these.
Andrew, they taste more chemically than they used to. Right? In a good way.
It's hard to tell because Zach gets them sometimes, so I have them. Why are they so moist?
I'm starving. I'm starving for pizza.
I can't think. My
I'm
eyes are
taking my
crossing.
shoes off. I'm getting comfortable.
Good. My shoes have been off. I don't know why yours were on.
I just have like slippers on.
Well, yeah. Moccasins, right?
Just slides.
These are so good. Sorry for the little eating break, guys. I was so hungry.
I'm more starving. I cannot wait to.
Well,
We should get a pie.
they don't even know. You know, outside of New York, they don't call pizza pies.
What do you call it?
A pizza.
Just a pizza?
Because slices don't exist.
Slices don't exist?
Outside of New York, I mean,
Yeah, they do.
no. Maybe Northeast because like overflow, but you can't just go get slices at a pizzeria. Other places.
So you get a pizza.
Yeah.
We should get a pie is a pizza. We should get a pie.
Yeah, we should get a pie. I 100% think we should get a pie.
What do you like on your pizza?
Plain.
Wait, have we talked about? Oh, we did.
This is such a like relevant conversation between us.
I like pineapple and black olives.
That's crazy, guys.
I'll get plain.
What's your favorite? First of all, I hate the like. Does pineapple belong on pizza? It's so overdone.
It
But
is, and it does.
I think I'm not against pineapple on pizza.
good.
Personally, I don't like. I've had it and I like it, but I would never get it just because pizza is my favorite food and I just like it plain. But what is your favorite topping on pizza, guys? If it's just cheese, that's fine. That's mine too. I like pepperoni, bacon sometimes, but pizzerias here don't have bacon slices. That's only like the Domino's. And
Bacon's a little overpowering
I love bacon.
on the pizza. I like it. I prefer it without it. I get sick of it.
I think bacon and pineapple would be amazing.
Should we try that?
Not I, but you should.
Oh,
They don't have that at like pizzerias though. I don't think.
I have bacon. We could top our own. Should we do like a little pizza night where we top our own pizzas?
You like that's like what you need to like really like look at yourself in the mirror and say, Andrew always wants pizza. Like never ask me, should we do a pizza night? Like there is never a time of day. Though we could get hit by a meteor tomorrow and everyone I know and love could die, and I would be like, I'll have pizza.
What else is there to do than get pizza right now?
It-
Best thing to do.
Just no questions. That I always want pizza. So
Okay.
never ask me that again.
Yay! Yay!
And we could watch Wicked while we eat pizza.
Okay. We'll find something good to watch.
I don't really
We
want
watched
to watch
the
anything.
tornado documentary the other day. That was actually really good.
Oh my god. Okay, so there's like a viral tornado documentary.
It's really good. And like, imagine you're standing in a walk-in in a restaurant. Like if you ever worked in a restaurant, it's like a big, gigantic fridge. And they're like, what? Made of metal.
Yeah.
And it just gets blown off of you in the tornado. And you're exposed to the elements.
And like people you're standing with get picked up.
get picked up, you get lifted off the ground.
Like that is just, that's one of like tornadoes are.
Should we go for a Patreon episode to Tornado Alley?
Yeah, I think we could like go to
Does
Nebraska.
anyone live there in our audience? I want to know what it's like really like. Like, are they, I guess the whole point of the documentary was like they get tornadoes so often that they didn't understand how serious it was.
Yeah, because it was a big one. It was a big, powerful one. Like it had an eye that was like calm in the middle.
Scary.
With like a hurricane. So normally tornadoes, like obviously there's just like a destruction, but this one was so big that they were in the middle of it and it was calm with blue skies in the middle of the tornado. And then they had to deal with the second half coming. That blows the opposite way. Oh my gosh.
It was messed up. But anyway, I really enjoyed watching that with you.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to watch something tonight. It's very, to me, watching something, I get such anxiety because it's like we're just passing time until I have to leave and go to sleep by myself. Like, you know what I mean? Which like, I hate that.
So what do you want to do? What should we do? I think people enjoy when we talk about what we're going to do later.
Well, eat pizza.
I'll paint your nails.
I don't have nails. Definitely eat pizza.
Eat pizza. I don't know. We could just play it by ear.
Let's go take shots.
We'll go take shots.
I don't want to do that either.
Maybe the alcohol will make me less sick.
Let's see a movie. And we could get mozzarella sticks at the movie theater.
I thought you didn't want to watch something.
But like at a movie, like...
I love going to the movies.
At a movie where we could get like AMC mozzarella sticks.
We could get like snacks. Nachos.
Yeah.
With the gross nacho cheese.
You know, I used to work at...
Yeah, I do.
AMC specifically.
I do.
And I used to work kitchen. Well, I worked everything, but when I would work kitchen, this is seriously, and I say this a lot, but this was when I was at my heaviest. I worked at AMC and I would work kitchen, and the mozzarella sticks, everyone was.
I've never had them.
No one has unless like you work there. Like they're so random to get. They were the best. Seriously, the best mozzarella sticks like on the market.
But will you wear gloves? Eat gloves?
Oh yeah. I brought my gloves with me. Yeah.
I don't know if I can go tonight.
I'm gonna buy a special pair of gloves. Why? I don't want my hands to get greasy during the movie.
I'm busy tonight. I can't go.
I don't want my hands to get greasy during the movie.
That's fine. I'll go.
But anyway, so I would work kitchen and I would make just so many mozzarella sticks and just eat them. They were so good.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. We just took a bathroom break, but I just need to point something out.
What?
Joe left to get Pokemon cards and never came back.
He's definitely on a hunt. Oh, I think he's pulling in right now, actually.
Oh, I wonder if he got any.
I think that might be him.
We opened a bunch of Pokemon cards last night, and it was really fun.
Anyway, I won't get into the story, but long story short, allegedly this was all made up and fake. It never actually happened. It's, what, fictional? That's fake.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. It's so fake. I'm just kidding. I'm making it up. I crashed my manager's car and totaled it, and he never found out.
How?
He was a piece of shit, nasty Minecraft player. Nasty in Minecraft. Allegedly, and it was all like just fake and it didn't happen. He was so mean and nasty. He was very racist and homophobic.
Oh my God.
In Minecraft.
And
I wasn't out of the closet or anything in Minecraft, you know. But I won't get into it. I mean, the very fake story time is on my YouTube channel. But
wait, can you tell me how he never found out that you totaled it?
He wasn't in the car.
So did you ditch the car? You ditched the car.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft?
I mean, I didn't in real life. Like, it never actually happened. But in this fake story in Minecraft, that did happen.
And he never found out in Minecraft?
No, he never found out in Minecraft.
Wow.
Yeah, so... But he sucked, and he actually, in this fake story and in Minecraft, he actually wound up getting a new car and being a lot happier with it. But
you saved him.
He was a piece of shit. A really, 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 really big piece of shit.
Ew.
So, crashed his car in Minecraft. That stinks.
That does stink. Where'd you crash it into?
My car. In Minecraft.
So you were driving his car and it crashed into your car? Or you...
You're asking too many questions about this fake story.
Oh, you backed into his car.
At full speed. Because like we were.
And you just. I thought you were.
It was me and my
driving
friends.
his car
We were playing a game. We didn't mean it.
What
in
were you
Minecraft.
playing?
Minecraft. No, we were just like we weren't playing like a game. We were just like messing around and like running from each other and stuff. And like some of my Minecraft friend players got in my car. It wasn't actually like necessarily me. And they like threw it in reverse and went as fast as they could. They thought it was just an empty parking lot in Minecraft. Fakely, allegedly. in this fake story, and it was an empty parking lot except for this one car that was my manager's.
Do you think the statute of limitations is up for that?
Well,
I feel like you can't even get in legal trouble.
It's a fake story. So.
It's a fake story.
Yeah.
It's so fake. It
Yeah.
never happened.
Never happened. So yeah, that happened in Minecraft, and it was fake. He sucks. But at least I don't play Minecraft anymore, so that's good, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do your last segment?
Yeah. So we have a segment. Okay, so Caesar came up with this segment called Explain the Picture.
Okay, I'm
Caesar
scared.
has dug through your old social media posts and found some pictures that need more context. Please explain what's happening in these photos.
I feel like I deleted a lot of the bad ones, or I feel like
So I did too. That's why the ones he found, you know, they're not crazy, but the context is funny on some of them.
I think I deleted a lot of bad ones, and I think also Caesar would feel bad to do ones I left up that are still bad. Like, a lot of the ones I've left up that are bad are, like, really bad Facetune jobs from, like, way back in the day. But, like, I feel like he would never put that because he would feel too bad. So, like, I haven't looked at what he put.
So there's this first one where you have I want to call that a butternut squash on your forehead.
Yeah,
What's
I would call
the
it,
context?
I would say it's a gourd.
A gourd, okay. You look so cute and young in that. You do. How old were you?
22.
Oh my God, you look like you're 14.
Yeah. I
Talk everlasting.
I was
He
in
ate
my
poop.
I did. I ate shit. I was in my One Direction era here. As you could see,
You're so cute in this.
I was wearing like a nicer sweater. I rolled up the sleeves to be like very One Direction.
Me.
Yeah,
Today.
I was being very One Direction. I was still like heavy, but like I was trying to mask it. I was doing my hair, like I was trying to have a quiff.
Mm-hmm.
I was like deep in my One Direction era. And me and Adriana went pumpkin picking with our moms. And this is peak millennial humor.
Oh, is this like, are you trying to be a unicorn?
No,
Oh.
I just think like, you know.
You're just like, so random, gourd on
Well,
my head.
I'm trying to explain it, but you keep cutting me off, Jenna. So what I was going to say, everybody, is, you know, in peak millennial humor was putting things on your head and being like, look, I'm so funny.
Yeah, like I'm so random. Okay.
That was this.
That's cute.
That was peak.
Very cute. You look, I feel like, are you sure you weren't trying to be on Tumblr with that?
I mean, look at the filter, maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
I could have been. Did you have a Tumblr?
What are these bracelets?
Wait, did you have a Tumblr?
Is that a Livestrong bracelet?
Yeah.
I didn't have a Tumblr, but I went on it.
I did. I don't think I had one either, but like I would go on it sometimes, I think.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like a Tumblr girly.
Right. No.
But I did want a thigh gap.
Me too.
What was the thigh gap craze?
I don't know. I feel like that could be triggering.
Well, stop being triggered. It was a thing.
I would never want one now.
Think how we felt. No, I would never. My fucking thighs touch down to my pinky toes. If I was doing a split, my thighs would touch down to my ankles right now. I don't even want to talk about it.
That's gross.
Thigh gap.
Oh, I meant thigh gaps are gross.
Yeah.
I have a fever. So what are the bracelets you're wearing?
I have no idea. Just wore them because I wanted to look like sexy.
You thought that One Direction would see you and say, do you want to be the sixth member?
Yes. 100%.
I can't get over how cute your face is here. And I think that the viewers will agree.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go into the next one.
Yeah.
So this next photo is of me with blonde hair. And my friend Chelsea is holding me up. And the funny thing about this photo is that we are in her beach house that we grew up going to every summer.
Oh.
And the craziest thing, and I'm glad you chose this picture, Caesar, Andrew and I figured out recently that their aunt and uncle had a house next door to this beach house. And they would go every summer.
We went every summer.
Next door. No, like next door. House is next door, and they're on the beach.
And keep in mind, it's like 2 hours away from where we live, like in a random...
Yes, random street.
Random area.
Random area.
All the way out East Long Island. Like...
And their houses were next to each other. So not only did I possibly interact with Andrew, I know that you interacted with my friend whose house it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Joe was he there a lot?
It's not like we would go there like just for parties or things like that. Like I would arguably say like I could say obviously I didn't grow up there. I grew up at home, but like
Yeah.
I could say I grew up there. Like every summer
Right.
we would spend weeks there, like of
Yeah.
the summer.
Right. And like
And you too with your friend.
yeah, we would spend multiple overnights throughout the summer there, and we would go every summer. And this was a night.
And I would always see groups of kids like my age, like
Yeah.
down at her house or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
we
I
were like teenagers.
yeah.
And I just find it so funny. And we thought that that was the funniest connection ever. Like, I have pictures on the beach, like, exactly where Andrew has pictures.
This is, guys, this is a very, like, private beach, private area. Like, there's one little supermarket in the town. Like, it's the most random spot 2 hours away. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
And I remember that picture specifically being, like, we meant to go out for the day.
Yeah.
But then we ended up wanting to stay and go out. So we went into town, got outfits. It was like roughing it, you know?
Yeah. If you guys, okay, so, but what's really fun about it is there are so many memories from there that like no one would ever know about because it was called Sandy Beach and it was just the one street that like everyone who there lived on, but like it was just one block and there was water on both sides of it. And there's so many like niche memories that I have from there that no one else would ever know because no one else was ever able to be there. Unless you live there. But Jenna knows.
I know. It's
all
so
the niche,
crazy.
So that's crazy.
It's so crazy. Thank you, Chelsea. You want to go to your next one?
Oh.
It's a girl with a doll in her hood.
Again.
Who is this girl?
That's Taylor. That's one of the twins. If you guys know the twins. That is one of the twins. It's Taylor. And once again, I guess there was this really weird looking like ventriloquy doll.
Yeah.
Ventriloquist doll. And it's just peak millennial humor. Like I thought it would be funny to put it in her hood and post it. No context, no comment.
With the lo-fi filter.
That's all there was.
I fucked with the filters heavy. That is so random and so cute.
I'm wondering if maybe like I put it in there softly and like she didn't know and then I was like, ooh, it's so funny.
This one will get her.
It's just peak millennial humor.
Damn, she looks so dumb right now.
Yeah, she looks so stupid.
That's funny. Okay, so my last one. This is a photo of myself, my friend Dorothy, and Tyson from the All-American Rejects.
I feel like he looks old there.
Yeah, so if you notice, I'm dressed as a flapper, like a 1920s flapper, because I worked in a music venue where I worked in the VIP room with my friend Dorothy, and we had to dress up in the full head-to-toe flapper gear every night. Let me tell you, it was so annoying. But a lot of the performing artists would come to the VIP room after because we would let them in, we would feed them, we would give them alcohol, whatever. So this is Tyson from the All-American Rejects. He walked in on a cane. He was super weird.
This had to be 2012 based off his shirt.
Yeah,
his shirt, I could just tell.
It was 2012. So that was Tyson. The All-American Rejects performed, but who opened for them? It was Boys Like Girls. So Boys Like Girls.
Me and Adriana were obsessed with them.
They invited Dorothy and I to come tour with them when they met us.
Okay.
We didn't get a picture with them. We were literally like 20 years old though. So we were underage for drinking age, but they were trying to like give us alcohol, tell us to come on, quit your job, come on the bus.
Wait,
with
did you
us.
meet anyone else?
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
That's crazy. Quit your job because they like would have like done whatever they wanted to do and then never talk to you again.
I know, it was so scary.
You would have been
like,
jobless.
Yeah, they were definitely interacting with us. I mean, Tyson came down, but he was super weird. And also Tyson asked, he was like, so, because everyone who worked at the place I worked was a musician. Because they thought that they were like the next big thing. I didn't, but.
Me.
But he's like, so what do you like to do? And don't tell me music because that's boring. And I was like, well, what do you like to do? And he's like, I love making furniture is what he said.
Tyson from All American Rejects?
He's like, I love making furniture. And I didn't have an answer because all I did like to do at the time was music, play the piano, sing.
You should have went on a date with him.
Well, I told him that I did ice hockey.
You should have said, I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Wait, you told him you play ice hockey?
Because I couldn't think of anything else.
Have you ever played ice hockey a day in your life?
No! I'm so
Yeah, what is he going to do? Be like, put ice down and be like, prove it?
I thought he would think it was cool. That's the only thing I could think of.
He was probably like, ew.
Yeah, I know. He didn't talk to us. He didn't invite us on the tour bus.
That stinks.
But Boys Like Girls did.
They were good too.
Did they sing two is better than one?
I think so. They sang a few of like
With
the
Taylor Swift.
bops. Didn't they sing? No, that was Secondhand Serenade. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Over again, don't make me change my mind, or I won't live to see another day. I swear it's true. Sorry. Okay. That's fun. So you essentially dated All American Rejects.
Yeah, dated. Yeah,
You went on tour
Oh, yeah.
with.
Clickbait.
That's why I'm saying
no,
it.
we never do clickbait.
That's why I'm saying it. Yeah, we're against clickbait. We never do it.
Yeah, he's a weird guy, though, for sure. Tyson.
Well, now he just plays David Dobrik's house every party he has. So
He plays David Dobrik's house?
yeah, like whenever David Dobrik has a party, All American Rejects are there.
Oh, shut up, really?
Yeah, or maybe it could have been one time, but we'll just say it.
Mm-hmm. What happened to Boys Like Girls?
I don't know, but they had. Let me see. They definitely had other bops. Wait.
Yeah,
Me and Adriana were obsessed with them. I just can't think right now. Oh, throw it away, forget yesterday. We'll make the great escape. That was my MySpace song.
Don't hear a word.
That was like my favorite song at the time.
My MySpace song was Let Go by Frou Frou.
They do sing Two is Better Than One. Wait, how does that go?
So let go, and jump in. Well, what you waiting for?
Oh, I think I know.
All right.
Wait.
Beauty.
Two is Better Than One is with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's what I said before.
Better than one. Yeah.
Yeah, but how does the verse go? I remember all the look upon your face. Something up my
I guess I thought they had more bops than.
Yeah.
You know who was my favorite? My favorite at the time, and they were way more niche. You're not gonna know them.
Probably not.
Head Automatica.
No.
Beating hearts, baby, is this love for real?
Wait, I know that song.
That was like their most popular one.
Also, like,
Take
It Back Sunday, The Used, loved that shit.
Wait, I'm pretty sure Head Automatica also sang Graduation Day. Graduation Day.
I don't remember that.
That was a big song. Hold on.
Guys, bring Tumblr aesthetic back. I feel like that was like peak.
Well, I think we're in an era now where like any aesthetic.
No, here's the problem though. People aren't like real on social media anymore. You're posting like the best picture of you ever. Like you're not like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Especially celebrities. Like Kylie used to post like awesome, like actually inspiring pictures and whatever. Now she's just like overly produced photo shoots. I don't know. I feel like they're not sharing. Even Taylor Swift used to post like private moments on.
Well, I always say celebrities are boring as fuck.
They're boring now.
Like they'll post.
They don't even have access to their.
Like their posts will be like their caption, or like they'll tweet like winter. Like just one word, which I get because everyone wants to fucking cancel everyone for the dumbest shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even I was watching Just Trash and like she was like, oh, like the server, and she's like, oh, like are you allowed to call them like server? Like what do they like to be referred to as? I was like, don't. It's just waiter, waitress, server. Hey you.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Not hey you, obviously, but
that's bad. Speaking of old photos, I'll end on this. When Joe first started dating me, and I had yet to meet Andrew, what happened when Joe showed you a photo of me?
I thought you were such a bitch.
Yeah. Andrew says, don't. He's like, oh, no. Don't even bother. She looks like such a bitch.
I was against it. I was like, Joe, don't. She literally.
I can't believe that. That makes me feel so sad.
It's because your jawline, and you tried to low-key show off your jawline. She was like this in the picture.
But people with, what was that like?
Like with your jawline, and your eyebrow was raised, and you're like, you look like.
Do you regret saying that now?
No, I stand on it. No,
Wait,
I stand
but
on
do you think I'm a bitch though in real life?
Not at all. You're the nicest person ever.
Thank
but
you.
you still look like a bitch in that picture. And
should I delete it? Should we post it?
We could add it. Caesar asked for it. But I stand on it. You do look like a bitch in that picture. But you're not a bitch. You're the nicest person ever.
Thank you. And thank you for judging me.
Yeah, you were just trying to show off your jawline.
I was not. I didn't even know I had a good jawline until you told me.
That's got to be a lie.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I never really thought about it, but thank you.
Yeah,
You're
no. I
gassing
just
me
think
up.
it's so good you don't have to show it off.
I wasn't showing it off.
I don't. Yeah.
I want Caesar to put in the photo and comment down below if I look like a bitch. But
You look okay. You look like the killer in a game of like Clue. Like you look like a character in Clue. Like,
ooh.
but the killer, like a bitch.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I could surprise you when I met you.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice.
Really nice girl.
Really,
She's a
really nice girl.
I have a fever.
I'm devastated. And we still showed up for you guys this week. So just
Yeah.
a chill episode. We do have a
Sorry
lot of
if it
things
wasn't
coming.
great. Sorry if the episode
Yeah.
stunk. But I'm always happy to sit with you.
Yeah, same. I think it'll be fine, and at least we got to give them updates about what's to come.
Yeah.
And we're going to be putting in a lot of work and time and effort into everything.
Much.
We love you guys, and we will see you next week.
Yay! I can't wait. I love you so much.
Bye.
Love you, Spotify Army.